Hi, this is Reverend Bill Banuchi, Executive Director of the New York State Faith and Freedom Coalition. First of all, Merry Christmas to all as we celebrate the historical event that has changed world history for the better, and most importantly, has brought to all of us the way to eternal and abundant life, as we do as the wise men did long ago, and we worship that God child born in a manger more than 2,000 years ago. The fact that he was born in a manger 2,000 years ago may have changed world history, but it can never change our personal history until we choose to worship him personally and commit our lives to him wholly, to the one who gave his life wholly for us. So it's my prayer that the Christ child will be born again in your hearts this Christmas. If you've never made that commitment before, there's no time like now. And if you are a believer, this is a perfect opportunity to rededicate yourself to Christ this Christmas. Anyway, as we close out the year, we see a couple of signs about what to expect in 2019. First of all, as far as New York State is concerned, the Democrats in Albany are already chomping at the bit to flood our state with their godless leftist menu of laws and regulations to impose their Marxist ideology on New Yorkers until we look like California. With control of all three branches of government, the state, there's no stopping them unless the people of God rise up and engage at every level of government from dog catcher on up. Just a couple of examples. Let's look at these. First of all, New Hope Family Services out of Syracuse, New York. They're a nonprofit adoption agency. They were told by the state that they would be required to change their adoption policies to stop providing adoptions altogether. The policy the state found unacceptable was New Hope's policy of only placing children for adoption in homes where there was a married mother and father present. Now understand, New Hope doesn't even receive any money from the state, and they still want to control them in order to advance their ungodly standard of morality. Never mind this live and let live anymore. Now it's you better live the way we want you to live, and if you don't, we won't allow you to continue to operate. So they won't rest, you have to realize, until the Empire State becomes the Sodomite state. Thankfully, the Alliance Defending Freedom is representing New Hope, and hopefully they'll be able to continue to help children find homes without violating their religious beliefs. On one other example, on the Second Amendment issues, we now have State Senate Bill S2857A. It's been submitted and is now making its way through the committee process. What is Senate Bill S2857A? It would mandate that gun owners secure $1 million of liability life insurance in order for them to have a gun. Now, this would prevent the struggling middle class from owning weapons because they won't be able to afford the insurance. So you see, if they can't take away our guns, they'll take away every opportunity for us to have and maintain them. On the life issue, you can expect a flurry of abortion, expanding, and assisted suicide bills to fly through the legislature and find its way to the governor's desk for signing into law. So what are we to do? Throw up our hands and just give up? Or maybe move to Texas or some other God-friendly state like so many have before? Well, if it's God leading you, I'll have to, I guess, understand. But for us who remain here, it's time to gird up our loins and do all that we can, praying like it all depends on God and working like it all depends on us, so that we won't hang our heads in shame when we meet our Maker and he asks us what we did with that gift of liberty that he gave us. So that's why coming into the new year, we must shift into overdrive to be educated and motivated to impact a godless culture for the values that our nation was founded upon. So here's the plan. Beginning in January, we will conduct our regular monthly meetings right here at our Newburgh office, where we'll worship God, we'll be educated about current issues, and we'll learn how we can make a practical impact for kingdom values. And of course, we'll pray for our state, our nation, and its leaders. Now this month, we'll be completing our study on the U.S. Constitution on Friday, December 28th. We invite you to come join us for that event as we close out the year in worship and prayer. If you can't join us, you can still be part of what we're doing by joining the coalition. with a monthly pledge of $15 or more, just go to our website, www.nyfaithandfreedom.com, and click on the link or join button. I'll be sure to send you a wristband like this one that tells what our national motto is. It says, "In God we trust," just as a token of thank you and letting you know that you're part of something bigger than yourself. Then you'll be able to be a witness wherever you go. Just have to stretch out your hand with that dollar bill that you're going to give the cashier, and she'll be able to see that we are one nation under God. On a national level, things don't look much better. With the godless Democrat-controlled House of Representatives, it's going to be a real challenge to get anything done to advance President Trump's pro-freedom, pro-growth, pro-God agenda. The answers to our nation's problems are not political, they are spiritual. And if we, the people of the Holy Spirit, don't lead the way, people driven by other spirits surely will. So please, go to our website right now. Join up or make the biggest gift you can to help us continue with this mission. Then plan to come on Friday the 28th to study the Constitution as we begin the new year, standing on God's promise that if we, the people who are called by His name, will humble ourselves and pray and turn from our wicked way, then He will hear from heaven, forgive our sin, and He will heal our land. That is not fake news. We will see once again America bless God. And one more thing, in January we're going to begin producing a bunch of little 5-minute videos about critical issues of the day from a biblical perspective. So stay tuned. Those videos are coming. So until then, have a blessed Christmas, blessed New Year, and we hope to see you at our next meeting. Take care and God bless.